You need to share this with your friends because they might just like it. Welcome to the Yogic Path Reading for July 2023, wherein I would be reading along with Lord Buddha your yogic message or the spiritual path message for the month of July for all the 12 zodiacs. So let's get started. The first one is for Aries. I've already taken out your cards. This card is of Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma is the creator. So this month you have to create. What you have to do is you have to let your ideas lead you to results. You have to take actions on the idea that you've been thinking for a very long time or you've been sitting with. Now what happens is you have been in this state of procrastination for a very long time. You need to get out of that and take action, which will actually sprout out this seed of thought into some kind of fruit, and this fruition will actually make you achieve. So sustain your effort and you may move from this state of dissolution where things seem to have come to an end, or something has just ended, towards a new future, a new tomorrow. So you need to create the tomorrow. The next card is for Taurus, and the card is called Tantra, which basically tells you that you need to balance your masculine and feminine. You need to meditate and learn that this duality of feminine and masculine will basically require a balance, will require you some hard work and energy. Focus on the greater good than the right or the wrong things. Flow, but you have to flow with focus. You have to increase your creativity this month and move around while being grounded. So you just don't have to run around everywhere. You have to plan and go around. And you have to be determined. You just don't have to be emotional, but also determined. So to increase your light, to increase your achievements, you basically need to energize yourself. And this energization, or I would say collection of this energy, will happen through yoga and meditation. So Taurus, you need to balance out the Tantra for yourself, the masculine and the feminine, and for that you require yoga and meditation. The next is Gemini, and Geminis, your card is Kriya, which means action. So basically you have to be on your rightful path and move ahead at the right speed. Do not rush or do not slow down, because you have to be in a balance of the speed. When you take action, your efforts will actually become very easy and natural to you. It would not be a pain to you much, because you will be focused. You just have to be directed in the rightful path and in the rightful direction. The universe has your back, so you are completely supported. You are supported in your effort. So you have to surrender to the universe that is planning and making things work in your favor. And then you have to watch what comes around your way, because this month, although has been a little tough, the June has been a little tough, the latter part of it, July seems to be very promising and changeful and eventful. The next card is for Cancerians, and the card is of Vishuddhi, or the Vishuddha chakra, which is basically your throat chakra. You need to communicate with ease. Notice that the value you're giving to others through your communication. So you have to notice and value the truth around you and speak it, so that when people listen to it, they are benefiting out of it. Be careful of what you speak, because I feel somehow this month whatever you will speak, some of it will come true without any kind of a filter. So be a little careful. Don't shout, because when you shout around, your throat chakra is exerted. And don't just hold back onto your feelings and your expression, because that is when your throat chakra gets blocked or choked. So don't do either of them. You have to maintain a healthy balance. And one more thing for you guys is that you have to focus on the health of your ENT system, which is basically your ear, nose, throat system. So just take care that you do not catch up any infections or any kind of diseases. Also, for those people who have a thyroid problem this month, your health may improve. Next up is Leo. So Leos, your card is Pranayam, and we need to understand this month that it is time to spend some time in the nature. You have to be around parks or in the nature, watching birds and spending time in the parks. This greenery is going to help you a lot. You're advised to travel to mountainous regions or hilly regions, or areas which have lush green areas. all this oxygen and all this beautiful new air, and the breeze will really help you to relax and gain a better insight into reality. It'll work like meditation for you, so it'll rejuvenate you. So it's time you meditate and practice breathing exercises along with this, because it'll lead to greater oxygen in your body, and when your body is well oxygenated, I feel your youth is there, you feel more active, you feel more energetic. So just do this, and this will bring in the new freedom that you've been looking for a very long time. Next up is Virgo. Okay, you've got the card of the Kali. So I feel a lot of intense changes are going to face you this month. There could be some destructions of old patterns which are not working for you. Some old people who do not serve you shall leave your life. If you have pending karmas which are there, they will be reduced, because Goddess Kali is somebody who burns out karmas or reduces karmas very fast. So this process could be a little cumbersome or disturbing. The month could be a little troublesome or say challenging for you, but be ready for the results and face them very valiantly, very strongly and courageously, because this confidence and patience of yours is going to give you some kind of a benefit in the long run. The turbulence or the destruction for the now is for your overall growth and well-being, because Goddess Kali is a very loving form of mother despite of the fierceness that she has. Also, you have to give up the old clutter for the new things to manifest in your life, or the new things or the new avenues come in your life when you leave the old. So you have to create that space, and she's right there with you for creating this space. Next up is Libra. So Libra has the card called Dharma. In this particular scenario, I feel that you have to value what is right and what is wrong in your in your system or around you. So you need to see what is right and what is wrong in your life, and you have to stick by the right. Be ethical here. You have to follow the dharma, which means basically being ethical, being moral, and not doing anything which is wrong or which is morally incorrect or harmful for others. So you are going into this deeper spiritual learning. Thus, you need to understand that you would require to share your knowledge and gifts with others also. And if you have to share this knowledge with others, first of all, this thing has to happen from your own self, from your inner self, wherein you have to be right, wherein you have to be ethical, wherein you have to be correct. So hence you have to listen to your inner self, because your inner self will guide you towards the right, towards the correct things. Next up is Scorpio, and your card is Bhakti. Now this is going to be a little difficult for you, because sometimes it is very difficult to dedicate yourself or surrender yourself. So you need to dedicate yourself to your purpose. Be devoted and dedicate to the divine. Now this is what is the difficult part. Sometimes Scorpions find it very difficult to surrender to the divine. They are not willing to believe in something that they do not see, and hence your dedication and surrender will actually give you the right path, and it will really tell you what actually dedication means, what actually surrender means. And you have to ask yourself a question: when do I feel close to divine? Because this question will actually lead you to new paths. As you are close to the divine, as you open yourself to the universe, what happens is you get new answers. For this, what you can do is you can chant, you can meditate, you can attend prayers or rituals and surrender to find a new path in life, the path which will actually lead you further in life. Also, if you do not believe in rituals or meditations or chantings or whatsoever, in that case what you can do is help the needy by doing some kind of charity, by doing some kind of service. And doing this service will give you a lot of inner peace. Now that inner peace will actually become your dharma or your bhakti, and that will actually help you to move further, because the nature will guide you then. Something or the other is waiting for you to be guided, and that will really help you. The next is Sagittarius, and their card is Vat. Vat means air. So you have to tame your wildness this month from within and focus on being creative rather than just running around, moving around, being unstable, because that is what is showing up in your card right now. You could be a little unstable this month, so you have to focus your energy. You have to bring yourself, into some kind of peace and control, because when you are more creative than in the escape mode, you basically become, a magnet for real results. you become, this vessel wherein good things happen. Being out, being out, I would say, bring out those ideas which are there within you. Let them flow out from you. Let the creativity come out. Let the imagination or the innovation come out from your body, and then act upon them. Because not just the ideas, the actions have to be there. So you have to balance that out, and you have to be imaginative this month. Imagine, plan, take action, and accept the downloads which you were given by the divine. Because the divine is right there with you. It's right there to guide you. You just have to blend this inner intuition along with the divine, and get the results rolling, get the actions rolling, and this will work in your favor. Next up is Capricorn, which has the card Satya. So it is the time to face the truth valiantly and acknowledge and realize and accept what is real around you. Embrace it, and also understand that the reality is mostly, the truth is mostly unfiltered and unconditioned. It has to be accepted as it is. So you have been really dormant. That's what I feel somehow. You've not been accepting the reality around you, or you've not been accepting the facts around you. You need to open your eyes and accept the facts around you, and this will actually lead to an awakening, to a new paradigm wherein you will actually feel that your false beliefs have shed around. You've learned something new, you've learned something valuable, you've matured yourself, and your narratives which were false have fallen away. The stories that you were telling which were not working for you will go away, and you'll become more realistic and more practical. That's what I feel. Next up is Aquarius. So with the Manipur as your card, I feel that you will now become who you are and who you're meant to be. Confusion is now over in your life. Your foundation for action and moving ahead has been built and is ready for you to take action. And you've allowed things that didn't serve you. So you basically allowed those things to go away from you, and you have passed all of those phases wherein you feel that things were not working for you. So you need to know that what is it actually that you care about, and after finding out this answer, what is that you care about, you can actually take actions in that direction. You can relate to it, you can meditate upon this question and answer this question for yourself, and thus plan your action, take your action, because taking this action will really help you out. Last but not the least, we have Pisces, and the card for Pisces is Muladhara, which is basically the root chakra. Here you have to understand that you are grounded, and it is time for you to manifest. So only when your root chakra is balanced is the time when you can manifest, because that is the time your manifestations really realize. And your healing from the past, which included ancestral work or issues with the poverty or stuff like that, or health issues, has actually worked and has blessed you. So your healing has helped people around you also, and not just you. Ancestral issues have been overcome by you, and they are complete and ended now. Now you will have to grow properly. You have to actually work on yourself properly now onwards, and you have to focus your attention on the action and not just the thought now. So you've been you had to start manifesting, and now after manifesting you have to focus on action, and then you have to collect this energy in your sacral chakra, because now you've manifested, you started the process of manifesting, you have decided what do you have to act upon. You have to collect this energy in your sacral chakra, and then just direct this energy out into your work, because this pure form of energy will actually manifest into great results. So with this, I finish everybody's Yogic Path reading for the month of July 2023. If you like this reading, you can share it with your friends. You can comment "I claim" below, and you can also like it, share it, save it, and forward it to your friends. Also, in case you like this reading, you can book your in-depth readings for tarot, for any issues. You can book your automatic writing sessions, you can book your Akashic sessions, you can book your chakra healings and rituals with me. Till then, it's a take care, and bye-bye from Chayan Jain from Talk with Tarot. Bye-bye. Have a great July.